Hey guys, Papa Pete back. Do you remember a few weeks ago during one of my pickup videos, somebody showed up towards the end and just dropped off at random a GameCube? Well, that person has come back. Stick around, we'll find out what they dropped off this time.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
That day a few weeks ago that a friend of mine dropped off the GameCube, at the time I had no idea who it was. I found out afterwards who it was. I was talking to them online. I asked them, I said, was that you? Because we thought we saw a vehicle pull out of the driveway, but we weren't quite sure. We didn't know what the vehicle was. But anyway, just before Christmas this year, that person was down by and they said they had found a bunch of other stuff. And knowing I collected games, they just brought it down to me. They took what they wanted out of it and brought me a bunch of stuff that they didn't have a use for. They don't collect, so the other stuff, they just wanted what they were actually going to use. So here's a few of the things that it brought me. Now the first thing is pretty big. Not really all that heavy, but pretty big. It's a Sonic Mania Collector's Edition. It's not in the greatest shape in the world, but that's okay. It's really kind of neat. Opens up. Now, I don't know which system it was for, whether it was PS4 or Xbox, but I don't think it really matters. I'm not 100% familiar with it, but I do know that these came with a download code. They didn't come with actual physical media. I'm not real keen on that. I like physical media myself, but still, the item itself is neat as could be. Here is Sonic sitting on top of a Genesis. Now, supposedly it makes sounds too. I don't know how to get it to play or what the scoop is, but it's supposed to play the Sega theme. And in here is a cartridge, Sonic Mania in the style of an old Genesis cart. Really kind of neat. Now, I don't know what else came with it, but this is all that's there. The download code, it used to come on I read somewhere like a gold metallic card, was not there. And that's okay, because this is a neat part of it right here. Now, inside the cartridge was supposed to be a gold ring. The gold ring isn't there either, as you can see. But still, the cartridge and the statue itself are pretty neat to have. Pretty cool. We'll slide that over there and you can watch the rest of the video. Alright, so what else was there? He also brought me, and you know I love this, he brought me an original Xbox. It's not clean, but it's not in that bad a shape. I haven't tried it out yet. I gotta plug it in, see if it works. I'm not real anxious to try it on any of my games right away till I get it open and find out. And you know what I'm really curious about? Is what's inside of it. I gotta check that out sometime. You know, if it doesn't work, I'm not out anything, that's for sure. You just dropped it off. Cosmetically, it's in pretty hard shape. But if it works, that's a wonderful thing. Now, the next thing that was in the lot he brought me was a baby blue DSi. It's in pretty hard shape. But still, I find the buttons all seem to work really good. The buttons all feel good. The upper left bumper doesn't really click all that well, but everything else really does. I gotta get it charged up, test it out, see if I can get it to play. Again, I'm not out anything with it, so if I can get it working, that's awesome. Okay, so the next item that was in the lot that he brought me came with the cords and the power supply. So I'm really hoping it works. I got to test it out. And it's a Halo Reach Xbox 360 Special Edition. And this one is in really good shape. It's not too dirty. Looks good. I have no reason to think that it won't work. What an awesome pickup. I always love the Special Edition consoles. I'm going to try to collect different Special Edition original Xboxes, there's only, well, there's quite a few actually, and there's some of them that aren't really within reach of cost-wise. There's several different versions of the Xbox 360 that are special editions, many actually. But anytime you get the opportunity to pick one up, it really is great to add to the collection. The last thing that was in the lot that he brought me was really probably the most interesting thing I found, and it was a copy of Mario Kart Double Dash. If you're going to find one game in the entire lot, what a great game to find. I love Mario Kart, all of them. The disc is in good shape. There's no manual, but that's alright. I can pick up the manual somewhere, and I'm just very happy to have this for my collection. I did have one copy, but you know what?
What?
I'm really happy to have picked this up, and maybe I can use it to trade for something else that otherwise I wouldn't be able to get. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I've said it so many times before, it's awesome to have friends that know you collect video games. Make sure you get it out there. Sometimes you might not feel comfortable saying you collect video games, but I'm sorry, if you love video games, that's you. Be proud of it. Don't worry about it. I love video games, my friends know it, and every once in a while, they pick stuff up, and they show up at my house with it and say, "Here, would you like to have this?" And my answer is pretty much always the same. Yes, please. Anyway, special edition Xbox 360, Sonic Mania Collector's Edition, no games, but that's just pretty neat. A DSi that might work. I got an Xbox original that might work. And a copy of Mario Kart Double Dash. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with me today, guys. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
Watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer.
What the hell?
Drum roll, please. How do you open it? Cool. Here we go. But at least it opened.